supposed to be a consequence where it's in the sense that if you leave your party, go on that party, you're not coming to that new party. Hello?
Yeah. I greet my people today, a new day. First of all, make I quickly apologize. My co-host day between some certain things, so he go join in day with us, but he will day busy somehow. Meanwhile, I might first of all greet myself. My name Chinedu you can call me a reporter. I did join from Japan, and I get people for the studio. But today, with our new day, we get so many topics to talk about. So things don't happen over after our last section. We get so much to talk about my country people, and I don't go waste too much time. But first of all of us, all of them when they watch us, we can join us for YouTube, we can thumbs up, we can subscribe, we can share. For our Facebook also come back on air, come on live by next week, and our Twitter, we can follow us, repost, comment, and like. The same thing for Instagram. Follow us, like, uh, and post. The name of the platform of our reporters and talk. One of the best platform where you will see better news. Okay, we cannot waste my time too much. We get people for the house. We get
What was your
Kennedy.
suggestion?
We get John Bosco for the house. We get my co-host and my host too, but in they busy. So kind of things they ground. But you go join us, you go speak.
Yeah, good day, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Yes,
Yeah, my co-host.
yes. Sorry for the break in transmission. It's due to some technicalities, but good, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Yes, and welcome to the show. This show where we give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on matters concerning the welfare, social, and political issues connecting Nigerians across the globe. This is our um, 33rd edition of the program, or 34th edition of the program. As it's a beautiful weekend across board. Yes, normally I'm supposed to start with the talk, but like you know, my Oga Upper Importance he has introduced me. So let's go forward from here. Thank you, bros.
Thank you, Chairman. Quick one, I'll quickly go to Pa Kennedy since he's busy. Just leave work, join us. Sir Kennedy, Pa, you did there?
Yes, I'm here.
I greet you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I want to ask you this question. This one now, so we get many fine topic for here to talk about. First of all, Edo PDP said they suspend Orbih, Shaibu, and Ogbeide-Ihama. You should say that matter go stand, or you don't? Is it waiting suppose don't happen since, or what? I mean, give us your take. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Garawa Kennedy from Japan. But I want you to rephrase the question or put it in a better perspective. Were they suspended or they were expelled? So I want to get it properly.
Okay, sorry. I think let me check my listing again. They were expelled. Sorry, thank you. They expelled them for the party. They drive them with broom. They
Okay.
don't go give them umbrella.
For me, I think from the feelers, I think Ogbeide-Ihama, I think they said it was fake news or something like that for Ogbeide-Ihama. I don't know how far that is true. Some corners are saying that was a fake news. But for Shaibu or Shaibu, I don't know how to pronounce the name properly. For Shaibu and Danobi, I think it was long overdue, because you can't be in a party and be doing anti-party activities, like Mr. Joe Bosco said before we came alive. You see, if you are in, you are in. If you are out, you are out, because there are no consequences for their action. That is why they misbehave. They cross carpet. I think the Nigerian populace should, as the lawmakers, the Federal House of Representatives or the Senate, to give us a law that will ban this cross carpeting inadvertently, because people can just move. If it is maybe 2 years after the election, you will not have the right to cross carpet, or because the issue of if there's a crisis in the party, it is only the law court that is able to explain the real meaning of crisis in the party. Anybody can just foment troubles and claim that there is a crisis in the party and decide to jump ship. I think that is not proper. There's no proper ideology. Somebody can just move from Labour Party to PDP, from PDP to PRP, from to wherever. Where is the ideology? In America, where you have the Republican and barely two parties, the Republican and the Democrat. You see, these people, the Democrat behave democratically, the Republican behaves republically, and you see the disparity in both ideologies is very conspicuous. But in Nigeria, it's not the same. Somebody that is cross-carpeting will say he's going back to his home. And when he's coming back to the party he left, he will say he has returned back home. I don't know the one that is their home. So they just playing on the intelligence of Nigerians. I think it's long overdue. If I may add that of Odigie too, that was expelled or expelled by or suspended by the APC. I think that man too, he needs to be chastised before even expelling or suspending him, because when he came on I think that was Arise News, the way he was ranting as if he is no longer a member of APC. I'm not a member of APC. I don't support APC, but that is unacceptable for a party member to the way he was disparaging Akpakomiza. In fact, Akpakomiza in Japanese we will say kawaiso. You see, this I could say this is poor Akpakomiza. Somebody just disparaging him, a chieftain of the party. That is not acceptable. So that is my take. Those suspended or expelled, they are long overdue. They should go.
Thank you. That of Ogbeide-Ihama, in party, what chairman and ESCO come and say they don't suspend her. So the thing give me concern. And also for PDP constitution, your suspension get to come from your ward chairman, ESCO like that to local government before the national NWC. That now one. But according to your PDP constitution until section 58, that of Danobi would they had true for them to suspend too. You get to take the executive for national body to suspend Danobi. Don't forget that Danobi now vice president, something like that for South for PDP. And only if the Shaibu on not clear. So another two to me, I'm not too they look into this expel, because I know said by Monday we will see counter report say they don't feel expel them. But that's not side. But
Mr. Host, I'm sorry. You know that we are all Nigerians now. We know the way we behave. The moment you hear that suspension or expulsion, that is the end. When Oshomole was suspended, or I think by his ward, I think there was a lot of argument back and forth from different corners that they don't have the right to expel or suspend a national chairman. A common word in Esako area suspended a whole national chairman. They were saying it was the National Working Committee that has it. But what happened at last? The worst thing you can do is go to court. The case will be there. You will not step into the secretariat. They will not allow you to participate. You know, the moment they say you are suspended, that is the end. This is Nigeria now. In Nigeria, where somebody will lose the election and he's made number one, he's made the winner of the election, and they say go to court. What are you going to do? You continue to go to court. Look at the canon that has been released. I'm sorry to bring that has been released by the judges, but he's still going to court. That is Nigeria for you. So let me not take your time. Thank you.
Okay, good. No, sir, you're very fair in your submission. But sir, who to blame? Who stopped this cross carpeting? It has never been this bad. What did just happen, sir? Has it finished?
Yes, it has always been like this. Now we have access to the internet. We see what is going on. If anything is going on in Nigeria now, it goes all over the world. You know, in a split second. That is why we think we haven't seen this type of brigadage. It has been happening. That is their style. They don't care about you and I. They don't care about the country. They don't care about the entire citizenry. What they care about is their interests. They always say politics is a matter of interest. It's just their interest, not the interest of their constituency. It's just their own interest, what they stand to gain. Like somebody said, what of the problem in all the parties? They said some people in the party, even the APC, they are just being quiet because they are expecting a different appointment from the presidency. That's why they are being quiet. There's a problem everywhere. That is Africa politics. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, make I quickly ask John Bosco. John Bosco, you did it?
Yes, so I did hear my brother.
I agree with you, my brother. This Ogbeide-Ihama suspension, you don't just go bring divided house for PDP. How you see him? Because Ogbeide-Ihama na political weight for Redo. You think so?
But like a past said, you see, the problem is that you can't say you are in PDP and you're already working against PDP as a PDP member. It'll be just like you saying your girlfriend will be threatening you that I'm going to cheat on you and you go sit there with that girlfriend. No, you go leave the girlfriend, go drive and move on. So because not only that, Ogbeide-Ihama gave his building on at Mission Road to APC. That's one of their campaign office. So you can't expect that to happen and because like, okay, let me know. That was what the ward chairman said when I watched it on ITV. He said they've called Ogbeide-Ihama to come for meeting so that they will ask him and scrutinize him why he's doing all what he's doing. And they say he refused to answer their phone call and he refused to come to the meeting. All of a sudden, they saw him that he has given out his campaign office to APC. You know, I think that was what led to the suspension. Then Shaibu own, you see him bragging on TV that he gave how many Tundra pickup trucks to branded for APC. I mean, you can't see that kind of a thing and say, oh, let them remain in my party. No, it's not. Even in America, if you work, let's say you're a Republican Party member now, and you come out openly and say, I'm supporting a Democratic president. After that election, you are resigning from the party. You're not going to be a politician anymore, because no Republicans will not take you, Democrats will not take you, because they're not going to trust you. So you're going to resign and go do something else with yourself. You can't say you supported a different party, then you come back to your party. Even your constituency will not vote for you again. It's only in Nigeria we see somebody who just wake up one morning. And not only the problem is that they openly talk about it. They don't even hide it anymore. I'm going to work against PDP. I'm going to work against APC. But you're still in that same party. They can't leave you in that party now. And the whole thing is that because there's no ideology. And that's why we don't have a good opposition party in Nigeria. Look at like what Wike did in the presidential election. Wike is still working against his party and he's still in the party. There's no way in the world that you can do that and still remain in your party. It's either you are with the PDP or you are with the APC. You can't say you're in APC and you're working against APC in APC. You can't say you're in PDP, you're working against PDP in PDP. Yes, as an opposition party, you will like it that APC is working for you. As an opposition party, you'll be happy that PDP is working for APC. But it's supposed to be wrong in any way you look at it. And that's why Nigeria is the way it is today, because we don't have political parties with ideology. If we had political parties with ideologies, we will have a good opposition party that will be checkmating the sitting president. You will see now PDP, you see a PDP guy. Oh, PAPC is not doing well, but I'm in support of Tinubu. Tinubu is APC. Tinubu is APC. So I don't understand the kind of political parties we have in Nigeria these days. And I think it's about time the voters begin to punish these politicians so that they will understand that that's not how a political party should be. If you're in PDP, you stay in PDP. If you don't want to be in PDP anymore, you resign and go join a new party.
But Jobosco, make I ask you, when the Ramigo start this move, I now see PDP people they complain about it.
Ramigo is a floor member. Ramigo is a floor member. We're talking about people that are real card carrying member who have weight in their political parties. Ramigo is just there are a lot of people too in APC in PDP that are normal floor members that are doing it too. Ramigo is not. He's not America. Ramigo has never held any office. You understand? Odigie has been a 2-time House of Rep member. Shaibu has been a deputy governor under PDP. Orbih, even what Orbih is doing is a sacrilege. You can't be holding that kind of office in APC, in PDP, and you're working for the APC. I heard that Tinubu has even given him a board position in one of these universities in Nigeria. You know, I mean, Ramigo is a floor member. He's not somebody. He has never held any office. He's not holding any solid political position in APC. That you say, okay, yes. Maybe like Mr. Odigie now. You say, okay, yes. He's holding he used to be a commissioner under Oshomole and under Obaseki. He left Obaseki when Obaseki and Oshomole started fighting. You know, so to me, that's it. You know,
but make I ask you this question. Shaibu was on air a few days ago. The accused Obaseki say, "I be chief master of party. I is the sponsor Obedient and support Labour Party for Edo State. And this not be the first time when they accuse him. Don't forget, Labour National what's called Oluchi Party Secretary accuse Abure working for Obaseki. So don't you see, say, Edo State don't they care as it be?
Yeah, but it's not only even if that is true, it's not only Edo State. And why is Shaibu saying it now? Why is he saying it now? Why didn't he challenge him then and say, "Oh, Malga, you can't do this"?
Okay.
Because I heard him say he said he has one leg in PDP, he has one leg in Labour Party.
Okay,
that's what he said.
But my question is, why is it that when it comes to those of the PDP, Ogbeide-Ihama is sacrilege? When it comes to Obaseki, why is it said now? Ramigo, you not get.
Yeah, but Obaseki, even if Obaseki did it, he didn't come out openly and tell you that I'm working against PDP as a sitting governor. You know, even Wike did not come out openly, even when he was the governor of Rivers State. He did not come out openly and say he was working for Tinubu. He was still dodging. But when you come out openly and knock your chest and say, yes, I'm working, then you branded cars. Well, it's a different thing when you're doing it secretly, and it's a different thing when you're doing it open. I mean, when you're doing it open, just like a woman cheating on her husband openly. Then the husband will say, yes, okay, she's cheating on me open, I will still keep her. No.
Why put it on a woman cheating her husband? Why can't you put it on a man cheating the wife?
Okay, sorry, a man cheating on his wife. Sorry, sir. Let me put it that way. You know? So that's the thing. And the thing is that like I keep saying, the political parties in Nigeria don't have ideology. And that window, because there's no consequences, no law against it. And even when they said there was a law against itself, that during Buhari's time, that they passed a law that you cannot, if you win election with PDP, you cannot decamp to APC except there's crisis in the party. Even this guy did it recently. This guy did it, this Anambra senator, Ifeanyi Ubah. He left YPP to APC, and there was no crisis in YPP, and there was no consequences because he went to the ruling party.
I think they say they sent electoral act ways prevent.
That is what I'm saying. During Buhari's time, Buhari signed it now that you cannot leave your party if you win election under PDP or APC or YPP. You cannot leave that party while in office to join a new party, except there's crisis in the party. But there was no crisis
But
in
right now,
YPP when Ifeanyi Ubah
PDP
moved.
PDP can claim there's crisis in the party because PDP Edo State is like a lack leadership. I don't know what the governor is
Well,
doing.
there's no,
It's
to
too
me,
nice.
I don't see a crisis in when you say crisis, it means that the national level is having crisis, that the national level cannot
True.
meet for anything. But this is the governor is still in charge of the state. He's still running the party, whether you like it or not. The national level does not have crisis. It's when your national level is having crisis, that's when you can say, okay, the head is rotten. So now let me leave to another place where I can have shelter. There's no
True.
crisis.
True. Before you move on, my people for Twitter, if you want to join this show, come this space for the comment section. Under if you see the comment section, I post a link. We say, use this link that says stream here to come into the studio. If you let you click for Twitter, then you come in. But if you don't let you go see my profile, our profile wall for the Twitter, you'll see our link for YouTube. Follow on because for this software we use, so some of the app get different function from some. So I beg, if you don't let you, then go our YouTube at the same name too, Upper Reporters and Talk, then come through there. So make you enter come participate. I get message from a few people say they want to try come in. Yes, thank you for that submission. Thank you, John Bosco. Now, make I quickly ask my host. My host, you there free to talk? They easy for you to talk? Oh, my host is today between. Osas, you did there? Osa, I mean, sorry. Osa, you did there?
Yes, but just give me some few minutes. So me and your
Okay.
host, we just which way would they go? I would
Okay. All right.
come in back.
Take
I don't trust
it.
those two people.
All right. But if I can, make I come back to you. If I can, I come back to you. Uh, I will ask you this question. Very simple question. Is it that what's going up in PDP in Edo State, party in Edo State, mostly because of PDP and APC? Is it because of the infighting between Oshomole, according to what people say, infighting between Oshomole and Isaiah make some people they misbehave for APC, they come out on live talk anyhow, or for PDP they don't see Obaseki finish because they think they don't get that leadership skill, or because you're just a gentleman and they take advantage of that. And make people they come on TV, they say nonsense what they want. Actually, I don't say to they pass be careful. But Kennedy, I bet tell us.
Please, can you take the question again? Let me get it properly.
I said according to APC, allegedly as the people alleged, say infighting for APC between Oshomole and Izeyamu. Now they cause this rancor, which of people if you go international TV, they cause their candidate, and that's for APC. The death of the PDP, because Obseki did too nice and calm, now people they step on his good side, take advantage of him because in a calm man, people they misbehave for PDP for Edo State, or because people think they lack this leadership skills. Now make people feel just go TV, talk nonsense, do nonsense because the man is a calm man. Don't forget, Ghana, the sitting governor, he has the power to deal with a lot of people. What's your take? How you talk to these people for the state? Because it's getting out of hand.
Okay, thank you very much. The fact is, Obaseki, I don't agree with anybody who says Obaseki has no leadership qualities. I think they are just misunderstanding or misconstruing the kind of person he is. I think he's a gentleman. Obaseki is a gentleman. But Obaseki might not for back the time. People know, be like say people don't understand that man. Say na back. Person when not they talk, you suppose they fear now. Person when not they talk. And Obaseki, if Obaseki won't do you something, you go to say nah, say he not get sense or he not they react. But he be like dog when hide for one corner, they wait for waiting one devour. Now so miss your Obaseki. And with the way he's going, I quite appreciate the way he's going. He's not going after all these people when they insult him. It's not demolishing people's lives and properties. He's just very calm. But what he won't do you, he ain't go do you. It be like say some people don't understand and when make this Shaibu and this Danobi, they were over they were overdoing these anti-party issues. And some people they think say without them, the party not go they go anywhere. You see, sometimes big person not the day overbearing because you think say without you the party not go anywhere. Now only one vote you get, and probably you will feel influence some other quarters. May they follow you go anywhere you want go. But I like what your Obaseki they do. All these people make it just a hammer. They hammer them one after the other. Anybody when misbehave, you just hammer them. Well, a lot of people from diaspora go tell their people for home, may they vote for your party. Because like the way Obaseki is going now, Obaseki, Aswe, and Aswe Godalo and Ogie, I think they have taken over the whole of Edo State, and there's going to be success. But for the APC too, the people that are going on TV and spewing, words that they are not supposed to say about the party. It's just what they are made of. These our people, our Nigerian or black people, just what they are made of. Because waiting they want make it reach their hand, not reach their hand. So they just come on TV and start saying any rubbish. Probably this like that Odigie, that white man when they talk against Akpakomiza. The way he was to me, I was even though I don't support Akpakomiza. I was even against the way he was talking. It was too open, and to the extent the Arise TV crew were telling him, "These are your words. These are your words." He said, "Okay, these are his words," and he was waiting for him to be suspended or to be driven away from the party and all that. And he was the one, according to them, he was the one that celebrated Akpakomiza when he clinched the primaries. So these people, you don't trust them. You don't trust them. But anyway, let us see what is going to happen in a few years from now, because people are getting a lot of awareness, and by the time our vote begin to count, we will get the right person. But for now, I don't think we have the right people in place that are leading us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice one. Fine. Very good one. Make I quickly go to Kevin. Kevin, you did it? Mr. Kelvin. Mr. Kelvin, you did it. If you did it, on mute. Because I'm coming next to you. Okay. It's like you are busy. Mr. Uyi, you did.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, no problem. I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Kelvin, this sorry, now PG like to use my host day between society things. Ingo join us in the but Ingo come in anytime. This expel where they expel cannot be Ogbeide-Ihama and Shaibu. You see and say
Yeah.
PDP for Edo State don't lose or advantage for PDP. Just give me your submission within 3 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for letting me in. My own thinking really, I feel it's not going to play any part in this particular election. I'm surprised even people they are actually people they look shocked to what is happening. The same Obaseki left APC to PDP. This thing has been epidemic in Nigerian politics. Our politicians, they stand for nothing. They don't have. See, you see, to be a political party, first of all, you have what was that thing? Is it manifesto? What does those parties stand for? Party stands for something. I'll give you an example. One party could say, "Oh, free education." The other one will say, "No, people pay for their education, but we provide a better education." You see, that we don't have. It's almost like what is happening now. They shock us when this is something that has been going on over the years. I'll give you an example. Even we, as a voter, we are complacent as well. I'll give you an example. Just a very simple example. You'll see somebody will go vote in a state. he go vote PDP or APC. He go vote PDP for state. Then he go vote APC for president. How does that even make sense to you? That means the voter themselves, they don't have what they stand for. You know, and for me, regarding to the question you're asking, say whether this expel that way happened, whether I go play any effect for this politics. No, I think Nigerians are just numb to stuff like that. That's my answer to what you just asked.
Thank you. Do you see I'm saying our Senate supposed to pass law to cope this jumping around, as I'll call it, like frog? Because I thought the electoral act where they said that they stop people to they jump around, because let's say if you come off your party, if you come off your party, the camp within the election cycle, or you know, you will lose your
No,
seat.
I can say
even if
this. Sorry.
Mm.
Yeah,
Go
I can
ahead.
say this. There was a time I called in and I said I had somebody I was renting a property to here, a lecturer. It was from Calabar. It was actually a stakeholder in PDP. And I'm telling you today, right? Not that there are people there who know the decampo. This man have been probably PDP for 30 years. Even in his state, it was even clear APC will win. This guy didn't decamp. So what I'm trying to say, even if they create law to say, okay, no decamping, it would not really solve the issue. The truth is that the only thing that will solve these issues are the voters. You see, I'll give you an example. I think I've said this before. It's almost like somebody now moving from APC to PDP. The next day is in Labour. That tells me that person is not even person I should even consider voting for, or even the party it goes to. The day we start punishing this our politician with our vote, that is when they will start learning. That's when they will realize the mistakes they are making. You see, if we don't punish them, we think it's a law. Now it will keep them where they did. So this is what would happen. Let's say there's a law that would keep no more decamp. I think what would happen, you go see and say over one political party feed the power for like 10-15 years because they can't decamp. You know, we know how corrupt these people are. We could not pretend to ourselves. You see, sometimes even when you have conversation with politicians, I'm talking about stakeholders that I know, that are even close to Obaseki. Listen, just normal friends conversation where they deal with her every day, when you share for video, where we have conversation. Sometimes I don't think they are corrupt. I just really think they really have no clue. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Some of them, they don't have the will to help Edo State. They just have the clue. You see, now when we start using our vote to punish these people, I'll give you an example. I know when I say this, I say, oh, you're always trying to compare things to UK and this. No, more just compare it to every other country in Africa. They look South Africa recently. See what is happening. You know, sometimes we have to use our vote to punish these people. Where midday now? At one point, it was Labour for so many years. The party where they run here now is a Scottish party, not even a UK party. They don't have even any seats outside of Scotland. But because people verse use their vote, say, okay, we want to punish these two major parties, Labour and Conservative, that have run Scotland for years. So when we don't do that, this thing will continue happening. The truth is that for me, those people decamping, I just said, I gave an example of Obaseki decamping from APC to PDP. So why would you think Shaibu? Are you surprised even Shaibu's reaction now? It doesn't surprise me at all. You can tell it was a relationship of convenience all along. And one of your guests here said something that was very relevant. He said, why is he saying it now? Why? So he knew all this before. So if he knew all this before, he told us before 4+4, maybe we would have thought different. So why would I trust the Shaibu now? You see, sometimes when we start using our vote, right, I think that will counter this idiocy. They stand for nothing. They don't get a belief system. You know, this party will say, oh, now socialist, I want Nigeria everything to be run by the government. Oh, I want they don't stand for nothing, bro. They are just people they're not like people who get job, they go work. So when we start using our vote, I think that's when we start enlightening Nigerians to start using their vote, especially at those states. I know we can do it. See, now we put Obaseki, and those state people say, now Obaseki we want. No, they talk, say election can be rigged. Because we saw what happened in the last election. They could not rig that election. Do the same thing. Use your vote. Put other something. Let it be party where, for me personally, I don't think I would even vote for the main three parties at all, unless I want to use my vote. I'm just being honest. That's my submission, bros.
Thank you. Good submission. Thank you. I will come back to you. Make I quickly go. I think we'll get obedient for house. We'll quickly ask him some question. Ekene, if you did that, be on mute. If you did hear us, Mr. Ekene.
What peace?
I greet you.
How far now?
I did find you. How your side?
I did a long time.
Yeah, long time. Now we don't see. We can't see now. Time we just see now. Time when everybody they do anti-party, even your party for those states, we never know where they face now. Can you tell us what happened to your party? Just so don't media party go 15 win this election for those states. So can you talk
No,
to
nothing
us?
that happened now. We just have some people what they call themselves obedient AI. So they get the right to support whoever they want to support. But the most important thing is that the obedient movement is a real movement that requires good governance. So anybody that wants to support Aso Egodalo or whatever has the right to do so. But we know who we are. And we are not shifting ground. So hope is nothing that happened. Well, that Egodalo also, the way they are pursuing obedience.
I think network problem. Before can they come back? Yes, my people, it's funny the way the campaign they put for Edo State right now. Forget to say the truth. It's mind-boggling. Now, if the campaign favor us, we'll not go talk. And if he not favor us, we'll come back to the talk. Mr.
So
Kennedy, don't come back. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, now call the enter. So
Okay.
and the Aso Egodaro, the last one of the statement he made that he believe most of them know the person of P2B and they believe in his capacity. Because one of the things he said that his government will be like that for P2B and all those stuff shows that they know the ideology of P2B and they know what we stand for. Prudence, capacity, good leadership. So there is no need of beating around the bush. Olumide Abata is still the leading candidate. You see the show that he had in Aoshi. It's a very, very fantabulous one. Very fantabulous show. And it shows that he's on ground. He's doing a very good work, especially in that Aoshi. So no worry. What peace?
Okay.
Labour Party go take Edo State. You understand?
Okay.
We know they fear.
Okay.
We don't underground. We do our work.
No problem. Thank
We
you.
know
I
they
will
fear.
come back to you. Thank you. I'll
Yeah.
come back to you. Okay, we don't hear from Labour. We don't hear from Papa Kennedy. First we will never hear from now from Uye. One of that Uye they see they free talk to us now because I get some question for ask him. Uye, if you they free, want to meet you, make it talk to us.
Yeah, there.
Mr. Uye, what's going on in Edo State? Can you just 1 minute talk? Then I want to ask you some questions. Just break out down what is happening in Edo State for this anti-party that is going on.
Oh, for anti-party.
This one that you can't suspend. What's
Yeah,
really going on?
you know, this thing come from last presidential election. You understand? There's already like a precedent to this thing. If now waiting never happened before, now we'll say we'll never see this type before. We don't see them before for presidential election. When Barrister Yeson Wike, His Excellency, play that anti-party move, saying they support Milokon but in are still PDP. So you continue the PDP with a very weak position that time to act because the day between either are we negotiating, are we just going to pull back, are we still going to maybe if you still change your mind, maybe you understand. They can they go front and back before you know election don't reach. Election reach really the guy A and the other G5, not be G5 governors they say they call them. Some say the one for Autumn saying go work for Labour Party, some say they work, some not talk where they want work for. Some hopefully work for APC, and you see the way Emir can put them for a government. You see, say he give like I mean not be two of them. He give ministerial position, and until now you see the appointments where they give those ones for those states. So Wike nine na the architect of this anti-party open romance with opposition. You understand me? So, and if you look all the states, all the South states where he succeeds to divide, to put faction for PDP, see all of them get now the same trend. You understand when I try to talk? As him act, now so all of them they act, and so all the boys across to South region, and so all of them they act. Anyway, not be today we start to see say people they decamp and people they you know before if they want if before they start to talk about their party or talk ill of their party outside, they did decamp first. You understand? They do the honorable thing to leave the party. But now they go dey inside the party, they drag the party down. I just think say like one of our callers will talk. Now politicians without ideology and I not go blame you see Nigeria na peculiar state, yeah. I dey always they won't try to say, oh, our politicians are not get ideology, our parties, we don't know what our parties stand for. We don't know the ones will be conservative. We don't know the ones will be the people's party. We don't know the ones where okay, say for example, now Labour Party. Labour Party is supposed to be party of unionists. You understand? You understand what I'm trying to say? It's supposed to be party of unionists, a liberal unionist party. That's supposed to be. But if you look the person way they come make as the leader of their party, does the guy really share those views? I don't know if you understand me. So at the end of the day, now waiting they convenient for us because of the kind of country where we not make we not forget, say now military constitution we still they use. You dey see am so. So the kind country wey we dey now, it is a very peculiar state. We know they do things like we dey do backward thinking. You understand so? If you want plan to build house now, you go first do foundation, do lintel, do roof. If we want plan for Nigeria, we go first do roof first, like that before we come do foundation. You know that. So now backward thinking how we dey think for Nigeria. So the thing dey very very difficult. Even these smaller parties where they say they get ideology, na money they never see. When money enter their mix now, everything go scatter, argument go start. Look Labour Party of yesterday. Now Labour Party have been one strong until spotlight enter. People money enter. Nigerians donate money put for the party. Make they execute election. Wahala come. Interest. You understand so? So I just believe that this not a reflection of who we are. It's just the truth. We fit get few people where they think differently, maybe because say they don't go abroad, they don't see the way things they work outside. But if you put one drop of water for ocean, you know, if we put one drop of blood for ocean, it's not gonna make the ocean red now. It does not mean that because say we get few people ways they want to see they think differently. It don't mean say not be who we be. This now the representation of the people where we be. The followers are happy. You understand what I'm trying to say? Ogbeide-Ihama followers, Danobi followers, Obaseki followers, Shaibu followers, Oshomole followers, Izeyamu followers, Agbagomiza followers, all of them as well followers, they are happy. They will not come out to criticize their principal not until they fall out of favor. You understand me? If everything, if it's business as usual, then okay, see what they happen for River State. Nyesom Wike followers are happy with Nyesom Wike's move. Fubara's followers are happy with Fubara's move. Is it constitutional or not? They don't care. I don't know if you understand me. But the day where they fall out of favor, now then they will know say, Fubara constituting an interim government, local government is unconstitutional. Now then you can't see them, they will come the grant interview for Arise. Like that Paul Ohonbamu, when he be say today you praise Obaseki, tomorrow you you decamp. You understand me? You praise the Shomole. Then you not do primaries, you not go your way, go Shomole way. You come outside, start to blast the Shomole. You understand what I'm trying to say? So now so it be when the team know they favor you, they go support their principal not until they fall out of favor. And anybody when think say, oh, I get integrity because you did small party, money never enter. When money enter, now they really know the true colors of these people. When money enter, there is nobody where they stand for something. There's no politician in Nigeria that stands for something. They stand for everything. Okay, see a very good example, Peter Obi. When the guy the contest, when he enter, the thing wey really bet this obedient movement now because people felt that the southeast time don't reach for them to rule. It was like a consensus agreement to to push that movement that time. You understand? People felt insulted when PDP bring Northern candidate. Say how can a Fulani man take over from a Fulani man? Even people felt insulted when it was Muslim ticket for APC. You understand? You see Christians come out openly. They say no na Peter Obi. Peter Obi comes out to they go crusade. They go Shiloh. They go everywhere. You understand? Come start to try to galvanize that Christian movement.
Oh yeah, make I ask this question. Sorry to break you. Um, now this all this put out the camp now. Yeah, they suspend Ogbeide-Ihama. The next one we hear say the word say they not suspend them. If you explain what happened between the escort, the national and the local, which one get weight pass?
Who
As it
said they
stand
not
today now,
wait?
we don't
Who
know that
said
Ogbeide is really suspended
no?
or not.
Ogbeide-Ihama suspension start came from under, not above. Not be national suspender. You know the right. You need to check the constitutions of this party to see who where the suspension they start from. You understand? So it just be like you won't join party now. Where you for the join your party? Now your ward you go take card. Now your ward chairman go give you card. You understand? If you want join party, you know go just go Abuja, go national secretariat, go take card. Say I don't join party. So if you want to come out for, they want to discipline you for party, you go still come from your ward. You dey hear me?
Yes, I get you. But the word
Yeah.
chairman don't come and say they're not getting, and they won't bring that the sign. They come out with document that they're not part of
You
the suspension. There's something
you
like
should
that.
you should understand that this na politics. You understand? There's always going to be always going to be pushback for this kind of thing. Now power play must happen. Whether the world chairman say whether na them suspend them or no, I think it's in what I think is from Oredo ward not be from is it from Oredo ward 2 or so? So I think the if the world chairman come out and the world else go come out say they're not suspend them, yeah, definitely they go get before they suspend them they go get every written document and the minute of the meeting where they sit and everything. If those things not there, that suspension remains illegal. You understand what I'm trying to say? The host, are you still there, please?
It be like say host they busy.
Yes,
Okay.
I did. Yes, go ahead. I did listen to you. Sorry.
So
Go
if
ahead.
if those things if they're not fit provide evidence say that suspension come from the ward level. And if the constitution says that the suspension get to come from the ward level, so that suspension will still remain illegal until maybe the federal Congress come put their own people take over the structure of the party, then before they feel effect the suspension. So I really not get an information about how that thing goes. So it definitely if it end for courts or whatever, but I just know say one party won't get rid of you, they will get rid of you. Now just time it will take. because you cannot be bigger than the party. That's what people don't understand. There's no one man. You understand? There's no one man
Yes,
that
yes,
can be
yes.
bigger than the
Thank you.
party. If the
Yes,
party
I
wants
get.
to suspend, if the party
Sorry,
wants to
sorry,
suspend him,
sorry. I get your submission of statement. You get to get written minute, and that same minute, now those people in World Charm or something, World Two, they come and say, they're not suspended by the Yama. But anyway, that could be maybe matter for court, like because I see many litigation go start they fly up and down.
of of
So,
course. But at the end of the
um,
day, the party, if the party can still get rid of any member they want to get rid of, it will only take time. You know, the PDP don't be they don't they new to this thing. They don't fair battle this thing before. Even their party chairman Amadou Sharif, they don't fair try to expel him. But it they courts until Supreme Court come rule in favor of the PDP. So this all these things not they new. You understand? Now just to drag. To me, I feel if you don't really fall out of favor and you know say these people you don't feel work with them again, why not just honorably leave the party if they don't want you? And that's not what thing that other person talk. That's not what they get to do with integrity. You understand? What do you stand for? You understand what I'm trying to say? So
yes,
if really this is a party you think that, oh, I love this party is not all about me. You go submit. We for not even reach this time, this stage where we dey, so we for not even reach this stage where we dey. If you not like the leader of the party at that particular time, even people where they even they talk about where politics be abroad. So many look at Boris Johnson. He don't fall out of favor now. You know, he just dey background. That not mean when
yeah.
this man come out, he go see. If maybe men go come tomorrow, he go see jump come back again. You understand? So
Yeah,
now
oh
say
yeah,
be.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you. Because we'll get to it's not limit day now. My host day between society things. I mean, I did between my daughter. But I want quickly thank you for that submission. I will come back to you. Hold on. I
You're
want to say,
welcome.
Mr. Joe, are you in the house? Mr. Joe, if you're in the house, please unmute. Mr. Joe, can you hear me? If you are busy,
Yes, yes, I can. I'm here. I can hear you.
okay, please. I want to ask you this question about what Mr. Ohonbamu said that first of all, they have suspended Mr. Emmanuel Odigie from APC because we'll be talking about PDP, but we'll come back to that later. And now, the Okpebholo Interweb named the best ICT company of the year in 2009, and the company even helped Israeli company to develop their software. What's your take about that statement by Mr. Ohonbamu? Thank you. Please give me your submission within 3 minutes.
Those are rumors. Those are rumors. All this are just to paint Okpebholo. Okpebholo are not fit to be a governor of Edo State. He lack capacity. Let's be honest. Information. He lack capacity to be a governor. Being a governor is not a councillor. It's not a House of Rep. It's a governor. You have so many things to cater for. You have so many people to look after. You have so many ministries to. So there's so many things that it beyond just a senator even as well. So it don't have the experience. It don't have the capacity. Let's be honest. It don't have the capacity.
So do you mean what Mr. Ohonbamu was saying was just a mere rumor?
It's a rumor, my brother. Those are rumors. Why is it coming out now? Those are rumors.
You sure?
Those are
Okay.
rumors, my brother. Those are
Okay.
rumors.
What do you think? What's your take about this?
They are just looking for a way to promote Okpebholo. Okpebholo is not promotable. I don't know why they are wasting their time.
Really?
Honestly.
But he won his senatorial ward as a senator.
He won because this man was trying to were trying to go for the third term, which is not allowed. That's what he was just favored. He should be happy he had the senator, honestly.
Okay. Well, that was a nice one. But
he should be happy he has it. He should gratefully hold that senate. If not, because it's 2017, it's 2027, it's not coming back. They will vote him out if you lose a governor.
Okay. Well, now that you said it, that he will not win, But let's see how it goes. By
He will not win. He will not win. Let me just tell you. You see, Isha APC are not going to vote for Okpebholo. They are just taking his money. Let's be honest. They won't vote Okpebholo. They will not vote Okpebholo. Okpebholo will lose Isha.
All right, thank you. Hold on. Let me quickly ask John Bosco. John Bosco, are you there?
Yes, sir.
John Bosco, help me 2 minutes. I told you my daughter did not find the seat. Let me anchor her for like 2 minutes. I'll get back to you, please.
Okay. Since he said, Mr. What's the man's name that said that Okpebholo owns the best satellite or ICT company in Nigeria, and he helped an Israeli company to be able to run their own satcom or whatever he was saying that I can't remember. How come we can't even find it on Google, or you can't find it anywhere? Why is it like this other guy said now? Why is it now that it's coming out? Can somebody help us out that know about it?
Not be me talk am, you know say you dey that my name make you come out and there, beg.
No, not be you. I said not be you. Sorry, Mr.
Ohonbamu
or something. So Mr.
Ohonbamu,
sorry. Not Mr. Gariva. Mr. Gariva, I'm very sorry.
No problem, sir.
Mm-hmm. So can somebody help us out? Or anybody that knows about the ICT company should elaborate more on it.
But can I just say a little about not exactly. I'm sorry, I'm not digressing. You know, the Ohonbamu, when the news caster wanted to get the fact from him, then he tries to escape the situation, because the man was asking him. I think that was Rufai. Rufai is another dangerous
interviewer
journalist. He was asking him how did he aid the U.S. government? The man,
no, you are Israeli, not U.S.
Sorry, Israeli government. He said, no, not the Israeli government. The
company in Israel,
the satellite company, or something like that. And I think maybe behind the scene, Rufai was cautioned not to go further. I think he just because the man tried to escape answering that question. He just because there's nowhere on the internet or on Google where Akpakomiza, somebody that cannot even differentiate between the museum and animals in the museum and the zoo entirely, going to help a satellite company to develop a satellite that was put in an orbit. It's very funny.
Can I quickly brief? Akpakomiza was a panabita. That's what he learned at Irua.
No, those are allegations.
Let me finish now. I know him a little bit. He was a panabita before he was able to meet with a nene, start doing cooking for a nene and all that, and that's doing houseboy for a nene.
This is what Odigie alleged. That's why he's been expelled today. So are you backing it up?
No,
You have the fact to back it.
Mr. Tony, sir, Amigo has said this several times, and it's probably more than 2 weeks ago. Amigo started echoing it in his platform that he was a panabita and I think a mechanic, and that he could not. I don't know. I don't want to disparage.
Anyway, I mean, to cut you short, let's not go into his being panabita. Let's focus on the companies that they said, because that's a better issue to focus on. Because Mr. Bobami, or what his name, cannot come on national TV. Ohonbamu cannot come on a national TV and tell us that he ran a company that helped. Do you know what this to help an Israeli company to do their satellites? You should be all over the web. Once they just put your name should just pop up.
Sorry, can I interject here? Can I observe?
Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think OSA is having network problem. But anyway, let me quickly say this. These are wild allegations from Mr. Ohonbamu. Even when I heard it, it was mind-boggling that his company in 2009 won the best ICT company of the year. And there's no way you can verify that apart from the man that just said it. And he went further to say that he helped the Israeli company to develop a software. I'm not saying it's not happening, but I've never heard that there's a Nigerian company that employ people in when it comes to data or software creation is in Israel as one of the creator of internet. Now, let's just push a little bit further. If that man is so intelligent when it comes to the tech world, how come there's no tech company or center in his community? If he can provide a borehole, like he always says that he provide boreholes and security apparatus, whatever, to his people, then what happened to the tech office? Man, these are things people.
Can I tell you? Can I
Yeah,
just?
go.
There's something
Yeah, go ahead.
there's something that you know. There are some things that are not even debatable. You understand? Because let's start from here. How can someone that owns a tech company don't have a web? How can a tech company do not have a website? A tech company, can a tech company exist in like a vacuum? Like you just exist, like you just say it, and you can't even put the name of the company, Interweb and Starcom, and you see their website, Interweb, Starcom, whatever. What's the name of this company again? Interweb, and you see the website, Interweb Satcom Limited. That's the name of his company. So that company, Interweb Satcom Limited, that provides uh, tech tech services to companies in Israel, don't have a website. They just have a page, like a page that looks like a marketing page hosted under Dun and Bradstreet. I don't know if you understand me. So we should start from
Yes.
there. We should start from there. What are we talking about? Am I going to start arguing or debating about something that is like that I know clearly that is just like it's just it's like a company that they used to bring out LPOs for contracts. I don't know if you understand me.
And
So
another
Yes,
thing
yes.
again, not to cut you short, if he's that good with ICT, how come he wasn't able to connect his IT team couldn't connect him on a live show when he went to Ranomigo show? They was saying that he lost his phone and one. I mean, if you're an ICT guru like that, those things should be the thing you should do in tip of your
it's not even,
finger like this.
your company should even have a website.
Thank you.
Let's just start with, how can your company not have a website?
A company that has worked with Israeli company, once you put Okpebholo, that's the first thing. Like if like this, the other Okpebholo that is a construction guy. Once you put that construction name, it pops up immediately. You don't
You
have
see the
to.
website. How can you? Website is the easiest thing to create. It's not. Website is very easy. Gone are those days that you have to. It's very easy. So why can't you just? The company don't have a website, and this is a tech company. It's
That
not.
worked
It's
with an
not.
Israeli company.
Yeah, it's not selling rubber. It's not. It's not selling timber. You understand me? It's not selling cocoa. This is a tech company delivering tech services.
Yeah,
You understand me?
it's funny.
And they don't.
And not only
It doesn't
that, we
even.
we
You
don't
cannot.
even know anybody that's worked in any of those companies. If it's a large company,
but,
you should have
A
somebody
but
that
company
must
that
have
please
worked there.
a company that
hold,
cannot
hold
host
on,
their
hold on,
website.
hold on. Oh, yeah, beg. Mr. Kizi, or I don't know, that K-I-Z-E-Z-I, Okpebholo, you with the chat section. Yeah, you are in now. Okay, yes, thank you. Yes, sorry. We have a Pakadi, please bear with 1 second. We have Mr. Kizi Okpebholo in the house. I think he's Okpebholo cousin or distant cousin or younger brother, but I don't know.
I
But
think it's his
Okpebholo.
nephew or something.
Yes, but a very handsome man. I believe he's coming to tell us about Okpebholo. Please, Mr. Kizi, the floor is just give us 3 minutes. Tell us about this interweb and the Israeli development program that Mr. Ohonbamu alleged. Tell
And they
us,
said he
thank you.
won. And they said he won an award in Geneva for the best ICT company.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll speak
tell
to
us.
that. I'll speak to that based on my knowledge and what I know about this situation. Thanks for having me. So Interweb Satcom, like I have mentioned on this program before, was founded by Senator Monday Okpebholo, I think in 2004-5. Is an ICT company. They're based out in Abuja and they focus more on broadband. They're an internet service provider and they're a major contractor to Nigerian Communications Commission and many other state governments. On the issue of what the honorable was trying to, the man was trying to say on the interview, I watched it. So it's very possible, and I think he got it wrong. I'm coming out to say I think he got it wrong. I'm not Senator Monday's spokesperson. I am not a politician. I am not a member of APC. I am just an ordinary citizen that is going to vote on election day for him, right? Good. So, Interweb Satcom that I know came. They were the official representatives of an Israeli company called Gilat Satcom. You can browse it. GILAT. They were the official representative of Gilat Satcom in Africa. They were an official representative. Yes, there's also I think they also do broadband and all of that. And I know that Interweb Satcom won an award in either 2006 or 2007. I think Gilat recognized them in Israel. There was a conference either in Israel or South Africa. I can't remember. But if you go to Senator Monday's office in Abuja, you see that picture. It's been there for over 10 years where that award they gave him, the photograph he took with the Israeli company and all of that. I'm thinking that is where that man was coming from when he was saying, oh, they helped the Israeli, whatever. Maybe he was trying to say they helped that Israeli company penetrate the African market. I'm thinking that's what he said. I don't know how much IT savvy he is, or maybe he knows about that award or that partnership with Gilat Satcom. Maybe there's somewhere you guys can verify this information I'm telling you online, but Gilat and Interweb had a partnership and they were their representative in Africa.
Sorry.
I'm not sure it's so representative, but I know in West Africa they were so representative. Yeah.
Sorry, is Interweb, is it a marketing company or a servicing company?
It's an internet service provider, and that's what I know they do. I don't think they carry anybody's own. Maybe now maybe if they're going to get bandwidth, I don't know, maybe they get it from Nigecomsat or whatever. I'm not into the broadband business, so I don't know much, but it's not a marketing company. They provide.
So sorry to cut you short. How come we can't really find them online?
No, they're online now. When I was on this call the last time, we Googled it. Somebody Googled
no,
it.
No. Okay, what I mean, okay, they're online, but we can't see a building or something that shows that this is. I've not really heard of this company before.
No, you cannot say
you
that.
Don't live in Abuja,
you can't,
my brother.
No, John Bosco, you can't say that. There's a physical address. I'm not saying there's no
address.
No, okay. I'm not saying there's no physical address. There's a physical address, yeah. But the thing that is still a big worry to me is that if you provide internet services and you don't have a website, you don't have a web. You just spoke about Gilat.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to say before.
How can you represent Gilat? Yeah, you are like a consultant now. Yeah, Gilat has come and said, let's partner, be our face here.
I don't know if they still represent Gilat. So this was like 10 years ago.
I understand what you. I'm driving towards something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a company in there already on ground. Yeah. Okay, come and help us push our own company. That's what he did. That's literally what they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
They represented, but they were already an existing company, an existing internet provider company. You understand me? How can a company that provides internet not have a website?
I can't answer that question.
It's a red flag. That's when people don't believe stories. They don't believe stories not based on the person that said it. It's based on little things like this. I don't know if you understand me. They've said it.
I'll respond to that. Yeah.
Go ahead, respond.
Them not having a website does not change the fact that they may be getting. That does not change the multi-billion contract that they get every year from state government or from the Nigerian Communications Commissions or from their corporate clients. They are not into retail. They service corporate organizations and government institutions. They also build smart. There's a popular contract or program within Nigerian communications cycle. I've forgotten the name, but is it USBC or something like that, where they build smart schools or smart colleges, or they donate that. They're a major provider of that as well, because that's their main. That's part of their strength. The first time I saw a smart board in in Nigeria before leaving Nigeria was in his office, right? I saw a smart board, and he said, "Oh, they came in hundreds, and he was supplying them, somewhere." So, and there are a lot more there are richer people, billionaires that have much more money than Senator Monday Okpebholo, and you've never heard their name or you've never heard their companies. You've never heard about their companies. You've never heard they don't have websites. I was a banker in Nigeria. I was a banker for 14 years, and I've managed relationships that are 100 times richer than Senator, and these are names you've never heard.
Do you know the
No,
reason why?
names with reputable companies.
No, excuse me.
Yes, that you've never heard.
Companies
I
in Nigeria that are servicing.
Yes,
Okay,
of
go
course.
ahead.
Yes.
There are so many companies, of course.
Of course.
If not that we know about, if not that we know, what's his name? This billionaire that died in Edo State. This Edo State billionaire.
I will tell you a story
if
about
not,
that
if
man.
not
Let
that
me
we know,
finish what you're saying.
if not that we know, if not that we know the man. There's so many people don't even know the name of his company. You understand me?
Allow me to tell you a story about that man.
Sorry, Kizzy.
Okay, go ahead.
You know the reason why? Because the more you try to let us know about things that this man and his company have done, how big the company has been, how far they've gone, the more reason why we still think and still try to understand the reason why. Do you know the reason why? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We don't want to believe that he's a politician that floats a company to get contracts, because that's how those companies look like. That's the move. That's what they look like. That's what you are. That's what. No. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what it looks like. If you let me say that now.
Like a special vehicle company.
If you are a lender, if you are a lender, I'm happy you work in a bank. If you are a lender,
hold on. Sorry. I know that Kizzy is here. He's not Okpebholo, but whatever we are saying is our thought, and he was saying his own opinion. But one thing I want to ask Kizzy: so are you telling me now that Okpebholo has the technical know-how when it comes to ICT?
This is somebody who started. That was not the first company he founded.
No, I'm talking about the company.
He founded
I'm talking
Chapman
about
computers that deal with hardware. Chapman.
So are you telling me he has the knowledge?
He has some knowledge. I don't know how deep his knowledge is, and I will tell you. I don't know how deep his knowledge is. He might not be hands-on technical. I'm in IT, but I'm not hands-on technical. But people that are hands-on technical work with me.
Okay, thank you. Let me hold it there. Now, what's your take about this Emmanuel Odigie that went on air saying all sorts of things about your candidate? Now he has been expelled. Is it going to affect APC in Edo Central? Are you saying that's going to cut Okpebholo's votes?
I don't know. I'm not a politician. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a politician.
Thank you. Hold on. We have other topics. I will get back to you. Let me go to Sir Kennedy for this very interesting one. Sir, please quickly tell us about this the Emir of Kano saga. Do they still have an Emir in Kano? They say there's a funny thing I heard over the weekend. They say lawmakers will write law and they'll go to Supreme Court to interpret the law they wrote. Now, our emirs goes to court to ask their subject to explain tradition to them. Sir, what's going on in Nigeria? Is there still an emirship in Kano?
You see, Nigeria politicians, they foment a lot of troubles. And they don't even realize the extent the troubles are going to take us. You see, when Ganduje started this trouble, some people definitely envisage that the problem would take us to a whole different level. But these politicians, they just behave anyhow. They do whatever they want to do. They don't think of the consequences. Removing one emir and installing, I think there were about four emirs or so, or 5, I don't know. And
About
now
5 of them.
5 of them. So thank you, sir. And another governor came that is leaning towards the one that was removed. And even when Emir Sanusi was removed, he was embarrassed. He was even driven away from Kano State to, I think, Nasarawa State. He was banished. You see, that is the height of embarrassment. And later he was taken in by Lagos State or Lagos governor or whoever. And now
Kaduna State government helped him out.
Yes, El-Rufai was the one that helped him and later moved into Lagos or so. But I'm not sure I'm getting it 100% right. But now the governor that is leaning towards the Sanusi came, and the House of Assembly in his state, they've done the contrary, and he was reinstalled. And even when the court has given judgment, I don't know if it's in the judiciary palace, it is called interlocutory injunction. The governor never waited, because I think there was about 3 days window before they could give the final judgment. The governor decided to go there by himself and install Emir Sanusi, and different judgments from different courts, different injunctions from different courts and all that. And look at where they found themselves. I think it's the Supreme Court now or the Appeal Court that has said Sanusi is not supposed to be there. I think he has been removed again. I don't know what is going on. The same problem that is brewing, a little digression, the same problem that is brewing in Rivers State. Look at how Rivers State just scatter Rivers State, Wike and Fubara. You see, these are not good. They're not heady for the economic well-being of the country. They're just giving us trouble. But I pray, God resolves, or the court resolves the problem in Kano State. It will not degenerate into, ethnic crisis or where, these Fulani or Hausa people, the moment they go on the street, there's a killing spree, and there's nobody that can stop it. So let us see if the court is going to wait. We don't even trust the court. The court in Abuja will give a different judgment. The court in Kano will give a different judgment. All conflicting, and these are courts of coordinate jurisdiction. So I don't know what is going on. As of now, I don't think there's an Emir in Kano. Let us wait and see what's going to happen. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Ojano, sir.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Okay, yes, Mr. Ibakota, my brother.
Ibakota, that's a big name, Ibakota.
Let me welcome you in with this breaking news. I say breaking news. Aswan Ighodalo campaign council member dumps PDP. Ahead of September 21st governorship election in Edo State, a member of the Aswan Ighodalo campaign council, Prince Felix Abubakar Ishaku, has resigned. Please, does anybody know Ishaku, please, to start with?
No, I don't know him. I don't know him.
They say he has left your principal.
Yeah.
About that?
Yeah. For me personally, I think he's one of many. It is a loss. It's a loss because there's strength in numbers. But
can he be replaced? Can he be replaced? Can he be replaced?
Nobody is irreplaceable. Nobody is irreplaceable. So it's a loss, like we said. When you are going for battle, you need all the soldiers you can get. So one sick or one less is a loss. But I think nobody is irreplaceable. So I think they can shoulder it. It's not much of a problem.
Okay, we will come back to that. Your neighbor Shaibu has accused your governor for inter-party activities, anti-party activities, sponsoring a Labour Party and supporting the obedient movement in Benin. What's your take about that? He's asking for PDP to fire or to expel Governor Basaki. Are you with me?
Yeah. Well, in that regard, I think it's also a personal vendetta, because it's like shooting yourself on the foot, because he was working hand in hand with the governor, in all those activities. So, and now he's also in another anti-party activities sponsoring the APC. So I think sometimes they say, there's a saying, I don't know how they really talk, and they say, he who comes to the table with must come with clean hand, with equity must come with clean hand.
Exactly. It says he who comes to equity must come with clean hands.
Thank you, my brother. So I don't think it's such things coming from a man like I know we're in a public space, but from someone like Shaibu, I don't think it's credible. I don't think it holds water. I don't think she's just trying to it's a wounded lion, just trying to throw all jabs, throwing trams out of the pram.
Thank you. Hold on a minute. My host, you available to talk now? My host, is available to talk now? If you're available on mute. If not, I want to go to the next topic for Johnson. Okay, Mr. Johnson, thank you.
Yes,
now,
yes.
Okay, yes.
Did you call me to the
No, I'm
to speak?
Yeah, I'm calling you to see if you're available to do your magic. But if you are not,
yes, I'm always available. It's just that I'm in a bit of, but whatever. I'm always available.
Quagmire.
Well,
Is it a bit of quagmire?
As it is, sometimes we give high importance to our politicians. We give high importance to our politicians. The reason why I say this is because when a man with one vote, according to the Oshomole standard or the Oshomole introduction of one man, one vote, when a man with one vote is a politician, rather, is given high esteem, but all he has to offer is one vote. When they begin to shake their tail or dance to certain drums, we now give them high level of importance. If one man says he's going to decamp on PDP or is going to work for AP or Labour, it is one vote. Like a pie guy ever said, tops he will add his PA, 3 PAs, 2 wives, and maybe their children are always abroad. Their children don't vote. So when we begin to put these people on media or talk about them, they think they are relevant. Anybody can jump from anywhere. Even when Wike did whatever he did, is a one-man thing. So I think we should stop giving these people relevance. Because today you hear I'm giving 50 cars to PDP or I'm giving 50 cars to APC. You're giving 50 cars, you're not giving 50 votes. It's 50 vehicles that you are giving. The people that you are probably giving the cars to are people that will already vote. So it is. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
So so these are just political talks, and they are saying it for us. They are saying it for us to give them relevance. That is it for the part of either Mr. Jumbo or Mr. Jackson switching parties. It's getting boring. Whether they say it's anti-party, is party pro, is this word saying Mr. Ogbeide has been suspended, or the other one says he has not been suspended. Those are irrelevant. They use those to buy time when nobody is doing anything. Governance is becoming boring. Nothing is working. They just throw out things for us to deliberate on, and 6 months is past. 12 months is past. 24 months, and after you say the tenure is finished, they begin to campaign for another 4 years. So I think, first of all, regardless of any like Mr. Concon said in the previous episode, our politicians ought to be held accountable. Every leader, including us. With that, that is when we start to check these people. Because every day we come to the show, we talk about the same thing. I promise you, by this time on Monday, there are more people that would have left either the Labour or the PDP or the APC saying they want competence. How can a person that doesn't have competence or character be asking for what he doesn't have? You cannot give what you don't have, so don't expect what you cannot give. That is just the truth. This thing that is happening now, somebody leaving PDP, somebody has left APC in weeks back. So are they doing it for relevance or are they doing it to get money? We have to sit up. I don't want to exceed more than 3 minutes because I'll be a panelist today. Thank you very much, my host.
Thank you, my host as a panelist, super panelist. Thank you so much. Yes, I have this question for Mr. Kizi. Are you still there? Since you are the only APC, I think is in the house. Mr. Kizi.
Since I'm the only APC, did you say APC? I'm not APC. I'm still here.
Please, guys. Okay.
I'm not
Mr. Olu Martins accused Obaseki for distancing himself from Aswan Godalo for not campaigning. Sorry, Mr. Olu Martins accused Mr. Ezeyamu for saying that Obaseki is distancing himself from Aswan Godalo campaign team for not supporting Aswan Godalo. Are you saying that Obaseki is a bad or is a baggage, a dead weight for Aswan Godalo? And if Obaseki has done so well, why is he distancing himself from Aswan? What's your take about that?
Is that
Mr.
my
Kizi,
question?
are you there?
Is that for me? What's my take
for
about
you.
that? Obaseki? Honestly, I don't know much about the internal wranglings in the PDP.
No, it's not internal wrangling. An APC man is accusing Obaseki for distancing himself from his gubernatorial candidate. The city governor distancing himself from his gubernatorial candidate that he's sponsoring.
Yeah, it
So-
may just be a strategy.
Can I come in?
Strategy. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, Mr. Kizi. Somebody want to come in. Who is that?
So Joe. So are they expecting
come in.
Obaseki to abandon government and join Aswa Godalo on campaign? He should abandon Edo State and join Aswa Godalo for campaign. Is that what they want?
No, that's a good reply. But again, he's the one sponsoring him. He's the one championing him. Aswan Godalo posters everywhere. Obaseki has done well. Obaseki
But
is finishing
tomorrow, if Obaseki starts following him around, you say, "Oh, that's the Godfather is following him around." That's why he's
Following
following
now.
him.
So I don't know people.
And the campaign has
That's
not, and they've not started street to street campaign. They've not started
At all.
going
That's
to
a
street.
good.
So
That's a
there's still
good one
more
from John
time.
Bosco.
If you
That's
don't
a good
abandon
one from John
government,
Bosco.
Since
That's
they
a good
said
one
that
from John.
they said that Obaseki is his godfather. Now Obaseki is not following him. Now they are complaining. What do they want the
they're
man to do?
complaining again. What the hell the man to do again?
They said the Aswe does not know anybody. He needs Obaseki to meet people. Obaseki is not going with him. He's doing it by himself, and he's
He's doing it
meeting
by
people by
himself.
himself. Now people are complaining that Obaseki is running away from him. So I don't. If Obaseki was following him bumper to bumper, now people will come out. Yes, he's his godfather. That's why he's following him around. He's
He doesn't know
like
anywhere.
Wike.
Obaseki taking
Remember
him to
when
place to
Wike was
place.
following Fubara? Remember in
John
River State?
Bosco, hold on. Everybody is saying Obaseki is finishing well. Obaseki is doing is doing well. We understand Edo State politics. We understand Nigerian politics. You know, let's say from Tinubu, who's Tinubu representing Buhari, he was out there jumping like King Pago. Sorry to say, I'm not insulting my president. Oshomole, when he was presenting Obaseki the first time, Oshomole was everywhere. You know? So, but let's cut this man slack. Are you not noticing that Obaseki is not really attached to Aswan campaign team? I'm not saying it's not it will not come out to campaign for Aswan because the campaign still has some few months to go. But are you not saying it that in anywhere in any function, Obaseki is not really championing?
Okay, Obaseki follow. What difference does it make if Obaseki follows him around?
Follow him. That's a good question. Yeah.
But I like the way you analyzed Tinubu and following Buhari, or Buhari following Tinubu, or Oshomole following Obaseki, right? These are all different people with different capacity. Yeah.
Okay.
During Tinubu's campaign, how many places did
Thank you.
The president following him too.
When they're
Not
even
so many
suspecting that the
places.
president was not supporting Tinubu.
Yeah, not many places. But you can't. That's why I say you can't compare the pedigree. Okay. Aswa is a man. He's his own man. He's a strong character. He doesn't need anybody
Yeah,
to follow him.
at
He
all.
can speak for himself. A lot of these people they get to speak for them. That's why the person accusing is following
Mondo
his
Okpebholo.
candidate right and left. He's the one speaking as if he's the one. He's the one speaking as if he's the candidate. He's the one speaking as if he's the candidate. Candidate is there like a statue, and then somebody else is speaking for him. So we're wondering, somebody that wants to govern me, I want to hear him. I want to hear his ideas, what his policies is planning to bring on
Don't
board.
worry, you hear.
Let him speak about, but he's not talking. Other people are talking for him. And then the man that wants to rule and is going everywhere by himself, you are condemning. Come on.
Then
For Christ's sake, what do we
tomorrow
want?
they'll say Obaseki has abandoned governance and is now doing only election. He's just running around with Aswe Godalo. I mean, sometimes we don't. The man will do. They say he did. He will not do. They say he did not do. So what do you want him to do?
Good one from Sake. Yes, it's not my. I'm just presenting the way I seen it or saw it in the media when
Oh
Mr.
yes.
What's
It's
his
not, I agree. We're not. It's not you attacking. Sorry.
We're not attacking you. We're just
It's-
trying. We're just trying to
No,
elaborate
I'm telling you
what's
people
going
to
on.
calm. I'm telling you people to calm the
So
temper
calm down. Yeah.
before you people now be in the Israeli list that is providing campaign
It's
team for
like
Netanyahu. Because now we are seeing Israel everywhere. But again,
from our backyard.
yes, but again, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. I'm a little bit, I want to digress a little bit. Akpabio and Oshomole, they have come out publicly to hit their chest that they will defeat Obaseki in the next coming election. Is Obaseki running for the third term, please, my people? Can you enlighten me? Because I'm kind of confused.
And those state people should be worried that somebody like Akpabio from Akwa Ibom will come and be knocking his chest about election in Edo State. It's just like an Edo
Exactly.
State man knocking his chest and
What
saying
business
that.
does that have in Edo State?
No, you understand? I don't understand why we are even talking about Akpabio. Is Akpabio from Edo State? It's not a
What's his
federal election.
business?
This is a state election. It's for if Oshomole is doing that, I can
He's
understand.
the Senate president.
No, it
Don't
says
forget.
it has no stake in Edo State. It
If
has
he's
no
the
stake.
He has
Senate
no stake.
president, then he should focus on his job, not coming to Edo to waste our
He has
time.
no
We're
stake
paying
in
him
Edo
to do a
State.
job at the Senate.
But the last
He's been
election,
paid to do a
the,
job
the,
in
the
the
last
Senate.
I
election,
don't
the last
understand. The now president came to Benin and said reject when he didn't come from his house in Lagos. He did a video to say Benin people reject Obaseki. And what happened?
and even Ganduje said he was going to deliver for APC. That
So
Obaseki was going to
what
deliver.
happened then?
So you don't expect the Senate president to say that they are not going to deliver in those states. He's an APC man. He will always say that. You understand? The thing is that on that day, the real polls is on September. That's when we do the real polls. Anything now, anybody that is popular now, anything that they are saying now, Buhari is going to do this, military is going to lock the governor in the governor's house. All those things are just talk before election. They are using it to hold. Okay, imagine these leaders don't make these statements. Their followers will not have. Their followers will not have something to fall back on. They need to use this to galvanize their followers and give their followers hope. You understand?
The people will not take them serious if they don't
Yes.
say anything.
They
Like
don't
I
say
said,
anything.
it's these cheap things that they say. That's why we think they are almighty. That's why we take them.
They are relevant. They are not
We
relevant.
take them with. They think we think they are
Please, I
not
have a
relevant.
question, though. Please, I have a question. Can I
Yeah,
ask
go
my
ahead.
question?
Sure.
Okay, so take for
I want go
example,
motor.
Dennis and Monde Okpebholo.
One
One
go.
is a senator, one is in the House of Rep, and they are being paid monthly for doing the job in the Senate and in the House of Rep. Now that they are campaigning, should they still be paid? Because they've practically left their responsibilities in Senate and the House, but they are still receiving salary. Is that fair? It's just something that came to my mind.
Well, it's fair because to our constitution, it's not the May election, it's a off-cycle election, which give the senators and the House of Rep the opportunity to carry out their duty in as much they are campaigning. So
when they are not.
Yes.
So my question is, they are not carrying out their duties in the house. They are meant to be in the house. They are
But that is
here
left for
in.
the discipline committee in the house to discipline them, not
I think our
if they have
constitution needs to
if they have
be needs
yeah
to.
if they have permission from the Senate leader and then the House leader,
yeah.
I don't think if it's not unconstitutional, so I don't think we should frown because the thing is that there's no perfect constitution. There must be some things like this that you want to raise eyebrow and say is not fair. It's not always a fair situation. So I don't really think. But yes, ordinarily, morally, you should question it. There's a
Well,
moral angle to it. But
even
constitutionally, I
even
don't think
even in the United States, when there's an election, if like when McCain was running for president, he was allowed to go campaign. He was still getting his salary. But when there was an emergency vote that needed him, he cuts
Yeah, you
off
need
his
to come to the
campaign
house.
and go back and vote.
Yes. Yeah,
You
just
know,
that's
that is
how it
allowed.
operates.
It's allowed because
Yes.
they are candidates. They are not
yes.
like
Yes.
they are not
But
they are running, so they
hold
have to
on,
go
let me
campaign.
ask Mr. Odiano. Mr. Odiano, are you there, my brother? Mr. Odiano,
Yeah, I'm here.
okay, last time I could not engage you, but this time I will,
Okay,
and you
good.
have no way going to.
I do.
Your Speaker of the House, Ababaku, he said the best achievement he has achieved in his term as a Speaker of the House is impeaching Shaibu. Don't you think that's a sacrilege way of demising or talking down on a fellow human being?
He said his best achievement as a speaker.
Yes. Yes.
It's a careless and shameful statement.
One among his achievement.
Yeah, for me, I think it's a careless and shameful statement.
So what are you going to do about it?
No, that's what I'm saying. When you compare to the problems that the states are having, if the Speaker of the House says that, counts that as one of his achievements, I think it's sad, and that speaks volume of the kind of politicians, the kind of people we elect in political offices. So it still also comes back to what we, the people, have to do to change this narrative, because we can't continue to blame the politicians. We all blame the politicians are this. So look at the statement from the Speaker of the State House of Assembly. So I think it's the onus is on the people to know how to the kind of people they elect in such positions. And that's why I always say we should encourage people to practice party politics, because when you are not involved in the selection process, then you will now get to elect whoever is selected from the party, and you don't have a choice. You'll be choosing from two evils. So I think to put an end to such statements and such callousness, I think the people have to take it upon themselves to scrutinize the kind of people they elect.
So tell me this: between Asweng Udalo and Okpebholo, who was selected and who was elected?
Yeah, they both came in through a process. When I mean selection, my idea of selection, I don't mean handpicked. When I mean selection,
No.
I don't mean I didn't say it in the context of handpicking somebody and imposing.
I'm not saying you said that, but we all saw that both the PDP of Asweng was imposed on PDP, and both the Okpebholo, we saw it when it was a Okpebholo case was
Labour Party is also not free from every political party. Nigeria, why peculiar state. Our politics is quite different from the theoretic what we learned in government about politics. Because what we learned in government about politics, written, it's there's no physical factor into play. So if you put our situation, our politics is quite different from the way it's practiced in the West and other parts. So all parties are guilty of it. So you cannot say PDP. Maybe you say some school of thought PDP imposed Aswe on the party, or the governor imposed Aswe on the party. APC. Oh gosh.
Okay, sorry. If you need a minute, you can give you a minute. Are you okay? Okay. Let me say this. I like your submission. I like the way you try to spin it away from the governor, but I cannot look past the governor. The governor have one too much on his tables. Now, we saw when the speed they impeached Shaibu, he was kicked out. We saw they brought from Labour the guy that became the DG. How he was praising Obaseki like his second god. I'm here to serve Obaseki. He didn't say he's here to serve the Just State people. Can anybody show me where he made that statement? Now, you are seeing the Speaker of the House doing behaving in such way too, or in the same way too. And I'm my English. English is not my first language. Are we not going to say it's not enough for us to say that it's Governor Obaseki is behind all these things? He's behaving like a dictator and a czar to get his way.
Can I say
Yes.
something? Today I'm not a moderator. Yes, I can support the host, but I'll be a panelist. First of all, I have 3 minutes.
So today we'll know your true color.
Yes.
We'll know your true
Sometimes people get overwhelmed with what they see. People get surprised by what they get. I don't say politics is different from politics we see in every state. You can take it to the bank, where a governor from one party jumps to the next party, he wins the election, he takes his men along, he breaks down the structure of the party. He goes as far as replacing his deputy. I'm not saying he impeached the deputy, or I'm not saying his impeachment, right? How did they say it? I will not say he removed his deputy, but he replaced his deputy with somebody from a different party. When you see these things, it is politics, quite all right. But it's not the politics we see regularly. It is not the normal Edo State politics. It's not the regular politics. People say I support Obaseki. I'm not supporting Obaseki because I'm not supporting him, first of all. The only thing I appreciate what he does because he's evolving in politics. He's not doing it the 1999 Obasanjo way, where it's PDP and they have this ideology that sticks, that made a lot of us feel the party is not we feel that party should not be talked about. Obaseki came into politics. He did everything different. Everything different. First of all, he took even in the tightest end, he took his deputy along. Some governors will say, okay, just take me, forget about my deputy. He carried his deputy along. He carried SSG, carried everybody along. Even when he removed his deputy, a lot of people thought he was going to bring some people from somewhere. He went to a different dynamic. He went to a different age group. He went to a different area. He brought a new deputy. My brother, if things like this are changing, it's for the good of the politics. It's not. Are we not tired of seeing the same thing since 1999? That's why Okpebholo can say if it's not because of the new national anthem, the issues not being happening.
Junior,
in
God bless
Nigeria.
you. I wanted to say that since.
If things are changing, if Okpebholo, things like Okpebholo now, when they remove him, they will bring somebody from YPP to be Speaker of the House. Everybody will sit up because you will know that this position is not your birthright. Anybody can be put in the seat. We have 200 and something million Nigerians. It is not your birthright. Not because you have been there for 16 years. It's not for your father. It's not for your mother. It's for everybody. So bringing somebody from Labour to become deputy, he's from Edo State. He has every right. He's qualified. He can be deputy just like you and I. Are you saying they put you, my host, as deputy, you will speak to it and say, God forbid. No, you wear your suit in the morning, start calling yourself comrade, take your in-laws and start shouting, I will serve Obaseki. Take it or leave it. I will do same. Thank you. 3 minutes.
Thank you, my host. Thank you. Yes, that was a good one, a powerful one from you. Yes, that's you spoke as a true son of Edo State, and you spoke like a Nigerian politician. You're not far from Abasajo that will serve his interest. Yes, we understand that. This is the problem of Nigeria. That we
But
want
Toledo,
change.
let me not cut you short. You see,
No,
this thing you're
sorry,
talking about. No, let me say something before you.
sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Let me say
Go
something.
ahead.
This thing you are talking about, I'll give you an example. I'll take the Republican Party. Donald Trump came from nowhere in 2015 and joined the Republican Party and won that election and took over the whole party structure. He can fire you and he can tell you you're not running. And people, when they're talking about Donald Trump, you hear people worshiping him. Some will tell you that they will leave their wife for the man just to support the man. So it's not peculiar only in Edo State. It happens here in America, in today's America, for politicians, the way they worship Donald Trump in the United States today.
Okay. I agree to that. And so I'm picking up breaking news from off cycle, what we have, apart from what we have on the topic. But there's something that's come to my notice that opposition are not scared to talk about Obaseki, which I don't know was the problem. Some are scared now because if you speak, they'll go and destroy their house. I can use my fellow brother Tupu. He cannot speak anymore.
No, Tony, I will
It's
not
not
agree
fair.
with you. I will not
We
agree
have to
with you.
call out Obaseki.
If Obaseki was stifling people in those states, people will not be coming out anyhow to talk about Obaseki.
According to him, he is.
No,
Now
Tupo
and
was
again,
just joking.
hold on. Let's digress from Tupo. I just saw the Commissioner of Digital, Commissioner of Economy and Digital or whatever, on the new Edo City they are building in Obagi. He's making an open statement that those that the government have stripped their land with document, they should come for compensation. And those that are still complaining that is not still clear, they should come for compensation. And people have been complaining since that the Obaseki grabbed their land. And nobody spoke about that. Why is it that is the election cycle? It's standing at the face now. Now Obaseki is coming out to compensate them. We are heard of it that the governor is destroying people's houses with dresses of food if you speak against them. Allegedly, we are hearing that Okagele are filling forms now. If they don't fill forms, there will be all kind of manner of rumor and not verifiable, but there's tension in the air in Edo State. Can somebody speak to Obaseki to calm me down? Who will win? Who will lose? Will lose?
Can I say?
Yes.
Can I respond to your?
Yes, respond, my brother.
I hope yes. For today, I shall be panelist. I think I'm going to. I enjoy being a panelist. I want to ask. First of all, we all practically grew in those states. A lot of us, in fact, everybody here and more. The question we should be asking: did our parents build houses on government land or properties? Because I think I've done over 4 decades of my life, and I have older siblings, and not in one day has the government come to say we are encroached on government land or perimeters. Why are people having their land on government perimeters? It is only funny when you hear they say they are coming to they scattered my house because they say it's government property. I know from PDPA you could know your land, you could know what government owned. One. Now it is so digital. Let me give you one breaking news. Now, do you know your CO4 can be done online? The CO4,
Oh, wow.
you don't have to.
Yes,
It is something that doesn't happen in the whole of Nigeria. The signature, you don't have to wait for the governor to go to see your paper to sign physically. You get it, it's an electronic device. You buy a land, you go online, you apply. All you need is internet. You can do it from your phone. Then
And
you
you can
have
use
a
the
copy of
Okpebholo's
your
ICT.
document, or you can do it from the phone. So why are people acquiring government land? Or why are people building? Is it that the government, well, the previous government used this land to compensate, or people were buying it out of, my friend has a connection to the government? There's a way it is done. Some people encroach on government land. And like I heard, they tell you this land is for government, so they might not come till after 99 years. Tomorrow, the government can still wake up and ask for the land. So can you take the risk? A lot of people indulge in taking the risk. So when we talk about government land and then say they are taking people as season C or 4, my brother, in every sane country, there are some places built for recreation where children can just go and play, green areas. In Nigeria, somebody will go and build petrol station on top, and you expect, or hotel, and you expect the government to sleep over it. That's why Benin is tight. There's no football field apart from the one in Adesua and Word of Faith in the whole of GRA. No play area. Or the one at the barracks. The one in the barracks, I think they are even trying to put an estate there. So these are the things we have to ask before we see, when we hear reactions. Okay, they are coming to react on social media. But honestly, is the land for government, or is it how did you acquire this land? So that is my take. For the Okageles, well, I will not talk about what I don't know, but I think that is a more delicate matter because the Okageles were involved because of the unrest and insecurity in Benin. If that can stop insecurity.
Are you okay? Do you need water? Should I give you water from here? Huh?
Don't put the Kwabi for nose.
Okay. Now let me say this. There's so much desperation on air, and everybody, it's not only for PDP, 3 major parties, they are going beyond their reach to get what, I don't know, what their hand cannot reach. But the question is it really necessary? Now let me talk about these 3 candidates, 3 of them. If we talk about governors, people that have experience, a little bit of experience with governors, as long as a list of all of them. I will start with Akpata. Akpata have heard the NBA chairman. The Idiwe, that is a story from that day. But he has been kind of part of governance. His legacy is there. Okpebholo is a speaker, is a senate right now, creating laws. Has it done well? Well, that's left for us to verify. Has it passed any bill that has translate to the lives of Nigerians? Well, we're yet to see. But he's
No,
in
that is
government.
a no.
That's not correct.
No, I said that is a no.
That is a yes.
Okay.
He has not passed any bill that is a law. Please, can you tell us the bill that is not a
Okay,
law?
hold on. You guys,
You
hold
know
on.
how long it
You
takes
guys,
to pass a bill in Nigeria or in any country? Please, let's speak like
So that means he has not. It's
he has
simple.
proposed. I can
He
give
has
you
not.
tweets. I can give you evidence.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
here
If you
on this
propose to
wall.
a woman, doesn't mean you are married. It's simple. It's a proposal.
We have
Has
not. We
any
have not.
other senator
We have
from
not.
It doesn't
from
mean
We
that
have
that
not
you're
state
married.
sponsored
passed
any
the
bill.
bill? Do you know how many readings they go through? First reading, second reading, third reading? Let's be
We have not
rational.
passed. You have not
Can
sponsored
we
any
do
bill.
That is irrelevant, Mr. Kizzy.
Has
It is
he
irrelevant whether
supported
it's
any
in the first
motion? Has
reason
he brought
or
up a
second
bill
reason.
for
That is not
consideration
the
to be read on the
that is not the question. The question on the table is, has he proposed any bill that is now a law? And
The
the
question
answer
was
to
that
that
he
is
has
a
been a
no.
senator for a year. What has he done? That was the question. What has he done in the Senate?
No, I think you missed it. I think you missed it because he asked. There was a follow-up. There was a Mr. Kizzy, please just listen now. Mr. Kizzy, just listen. Mr. Kizzy, just listen now. Just listen. The moderator said he said something, and then there was a follow-up question, which I answered no because there was a follow-up question. He didn't say what has he done as a senator. If he says what has he done as a senator, the answer will not be a yes or a no answer. Because what he asked deserved a yes or no answer. And that question was, has he passed any bill that is now a law? He says that is a yes or a no. It's that simple. We're not saying that in future he will not, but as of now, he hasn't.
Okay, okay, thank
Mr.
you.
Kizzy, that Satcom website almost put virus on my phone just now when I did the office. For real,
Okay.
it's not put virus.
Be Googling.
I couldn't
Good
even
luck
see
to
anything.
you.
I almost put virus on my phone.
If you wanted information
Okay.
about them, whether they existed or whatever, and I said,
No, but the thing, Google said Apple said you need to leave this website now because it's going to give you virus on your. I can't even
Okay.
enter the website.
I was speaking that they don't have a site now. Did I come out to say they
So-
did?
Okay, Mr.
You
Kizzy, give
told
me
me
a
he has a
minute.
website now because I saw you on Omar Lawani arguing about the website. So I went to the website.
Bosco, give me a minute. Please, you guys, give me a
That was
minute.
not the
You guys,
company I mentioned the first time I came on this show, and I said that was the company I mentioned.
yes, Mr. Kizzy, hold on, please. Mr. Kizzy, hold on, please. Mr. Kizzy, hold on. Yes, John Bosco, sorry, be careful. This is what you get from this our candidate where they give you bogus and fallacious CV.
For real, I was shocked. Hold
on, my brother. Be careful. It goes for Astra and Akpata too. They might give us virus when we try to download into the government house. We should be careful. But let me land my points. Now, that is left for Okpebholo. We can go verify the story for that day. But Aswan is the least of three of them. Aswan has never been
I think
in
I
governance.
object to that. Let me tell you why I say that.
Hold on.
Object?
Hold on. Let me just land the point, then we can have it. Now, Aswan is kind of confusing. I've been in a live show, and Aswan will say he has never been in government. And on the other hand, you said I was once head Alaudao and economic team. But let's put that aside. Let's just give you the benefit that he has not been in government. Only him out of two of them have not been in government, which could be yes, it could be advantage or disadvantage. But now let's put it like this. Let's say private sector thrive on policy. Why government sector, or if the government is a sector, or government thrive on leadership? Now we can see that leadership problem in Obaseki today is not carrying people along. I understand the hungry politicians are crying, it's not carrying them along. Can say that, but we can see he lacks the skills of leadership. He's good in some areas or in many areas, but in that leadership that is very crucial, he lacks it. So we cannot say with all this big CV as we have, we don't know what we're going to get. Just like my brother John Bosco tried to check Okpebholo's Chapman computer that almost messed up his computer. If we now, because of CV, because he's the most popular, because the government, the governor, the incumbent supporting him is putting out there in the mind of the people, and he gets there and he messed up. Who are we going to hold accountable? Osa, the floor is yours. Mr. Osa.
Yes, thank you. So when you say someone has not been in government, I struggle how you say Olumide has been in government. Is NBA government? NBA is a private association.
It's a kind of part of government. It's a part of Nigerian body.
No, it's not Nigerian body. If you have to bring that in, then you have to bring Igodalo being chairman of the Nigeria Economic Summit. That is even a more government public sector organization. Then if you have to talk about let me finish now. That is on a federal level. That is at a national level, not state. So when ASWA is asked at state level, it can tell you, when you say I have not been in government, means I've never been a governor, I've never been a commissioner, I've only been an advisor. I can be an advisor, but I'm not in government. Now, when you talk about at the federal level, ASWA has been the chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group. That is as government as you can, as anyone can say it. Asui has also been the chairman of the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority. At least if we put these two together to lead those sort of parastatal, and then you still say he doesn't have the experience, then I wonder what experience you want for, and you compare that to someone who's barely been a senator for a year.
Okay, thank
And
you so
nobody
much.
comes to political experience from heaven.
True, I agree with you. Mr. Tukbo, please unmute. I need you to speak on this matter I want to ask you. Please, thank you for coming. Mr. Tukbo.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, how are you, my brother?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Thank you. Yes, because I'm campaigning, I'm protecting that speakers and panelists and activists and political opponents should have the right to speak, and their house will not get destroyed or not be labeled by the Obaseki government.
It hasn't got into that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, okay. I hope it doesn't get to that. Now, what's your take about this Emmanuel Odigie that APC have suspended? I don't know if it's honorable according to Mr. Ohonbamu. Is it going to affect APC in Edo Central? Is the guy a political weight in Edo Central? Is this a victory for Aswan? Please tell me.
Yeah, I don't know if you are hearing me well.
I can hear, but you have your background. You can reduce your noise, your TV background, the noise there. You can reduce the TV to be good to go.
Let me just step out. So can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So when it comes to people in politics, nobody is indispensable. But let me make my mic clearer. Just hold. Yeah, am I better now?
Better.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So when it comes to politics, nobody is indispensable, And if you talk of Mr. Odigie, I know he has pulled his weight politically, but I don't think that is something that will determine the outcome of the election. But anyway, it's both ways. It definitely, if somebody leaves your party, it's always going to be a loss. You understand? But we should also still look at the gains, because while he's been suspended from the party for what they call anti-party activities, which is the right thing to do, we still have people like Morege, Danobi, who is a South chairman, who is a big wig, being suspended from their own party as well. So one loss is one's gain, and so I think I will prefer the likes of Ogbeide and the others, Philip and Danobi, who have been suspended from PDP. I think I'll prefer them to Odigie, if we want to do an exchange, because especially for the person like Ogbeide-Ihama, that's a solid weight when it comes to politics in Oredo. Two-time
What
member
about
of the House of.
what about Chief Francis? Just asking. No offense.
Chief Francis is also a big weight. But when you talk about somebody who has won election twice, especially in the metropolis, it's not something you can compare to somebody else who has never won an election or even held any political office. So I know Chief Francis is a big, but for Chief Francis not to have, in order to avoid the suspension, because it's kind of like embarrassing to be suspended by your party, I think he did the needful by resigning. Nevertheless, like I said, for someone who is South chairman, Danobi, former party chairman, state, now South, and a very serious player in PDP, you cannot compare him to the likes of Chief Francis. And then you are talking of a deputy governor in the person of Mr. Philip Shaibu. No matter how we want to look at it, he still has some loyalists who will feel sentimental about the way he was treated. But I don't think Odigie and Mr. Odigie and the person of Mr. Chief Francis Nekbeneki, anybody's going to be sympathizing with them because they were not treated badly. They decided to, go all gaga with the party. The party did the needful. So, but for Ogbeide-Ihama, I know he's coming with a whole lot of sympathy from the history that preceded him wanting to be governor and all that. So a whole lot of sympathy. So I think APC is still within good standings for the election. So there's no, and like what Ohonbamu said, when like what Tony, when he referred to Ohonbamu, when he talked about Mr. Odigie, who are the people that Odigie is really going with? Maybe if we have names that we can say, okay, these and these and these are the people we know are his backbone. But I think Mr. Odigie is just, I know I respect him. We all one time together in university, and he has shown his own with. But like I said, APC the exchange is very fair. It's politics, There's no.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but there's
Mahu-
something what Ohonbamu actually also said. Politics is an act of the possible. Not a battleground for absolute. So there's nothing we can say, okay, yes, this is the final. No, we are still going to see a whole lot of things play out. And, some local governments are favoring the APC, some are favoring the PDP. But that's the beauty of politics. That's the beauty of democracy,
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. My host, you said you want to say something. You dear.
Yes, first I want to say you talked about having big CVs and all that. If those can make people good leaders, yes, it doesn't make any good leader. Because if we have to look into the INEC as an independent body, they have professors that read final results. And these professors are professors in the education or in the educative level. They have attained good qualifications to become professors, but they have not acted properly because some of them they 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 don't act like professors. Please forgive me when I say this. But
Mr. Co-host,
no, I'm a panelist.
I
I'm not
know
a
where
co-host.
you are.
Today is a panelist.
Oh, you're a
Like you.
panelist today. Yes,
Yes.
I saw you have decided to go into the trenches to see how you can be involved in the activities of politics in Edo. However, be careful. You understand, this is not a ground that you can just tread carelessly. So, but with your wealth of experience, I trust that you can manage your own. But when we talk about CVs, can you guarantee that a person with a very bright CV can be a very good Reverend Father?
Yes,
their
you see,
profession,
you have intercepted me. I hadn't finished. I was trying to
No,
go
I was
there.
helping you.
No, when I go into CV, I'm saying you don't have to.
Because I know
We have
Mr. John
professors.
Bosco and Osas were
We
talking
have
about some
professors
bogus,
at INEC. We have professors handling INEC, and they still cannot perform like professors. These are men with big CVs.
No.
Forgive me, some of them have been incompetent. So CV doesn't work. CV does not provide the best CVs, may not provide the best leaders. But do you know the only thing we should do is try to get the best CVs so we can get the best out of the best. It is a good one. Edo State elections, and like I say, they are unique. The candidates that have come out have been unique. Like Mr. Okpebholo, unique. The Aswa Godalo, unique. Barrister Akpata, unique. Patience Key, indeed unique. Osifo, unique, etc. It's a battle of the titans. We have to say it, whether we like it or not. These people are unique. If every state, if every election can bring out people with these standards, I think first of all, we can attain something better. If you understand what I mean. Because some people say, not CV, not CV, not CV, not CV. Yes, no, okay, not CV. What do you want? Do we have to go back to the old drawing board where anybody can just... I'm not disrespecting anybody. I am anybody. I am one of those people.
Mr. Panelist, you see, let us not downplay the efforts and personalities of some people. I don't think there's ever a time that those states have brought people who are not competent. You know, even in the...
I'm not talking about incompetence. I'm talking about standard. Let us not even... I don't talk with the side of my mouth.
There's never a time we have people...
Quality is quality. Take it or leave it.
But will you tell me when the debris...
As I don't say, yes, there are sometimes...
No,
I think...
No, I just wanted to ask. Will you tell me when Oshiomhole was contesting with the likes of Ayabi and Debiri, they didn't have CVs? They have CVs. Everybody always have CVs. Even the contest between Obaseki, Godwin Obaseki and Pastor Sagi Zeyamu, both of them have CVs. You know,
okay.
But in this particular time,
I prefer a barrister to a titled comrade or pastor.
You said?
I prefer a titled barrister than a comrade or a pastor.
When you say you prefer a barrister, are you trying to say that the barrister is a better profession than that of a doctor or an educator or something? You know, because we try to...
A comrade is a profession.
You said what?
Is a comrade a profession or a pastor a profession?
A pastor is a profession, very well a profession. You should know that. They go to university to get theology degree now, so you should understand. But for others,
a theology degree, it does not make you what a pastor.
Well, let's not dance. What I'm trying to say is this.
I understand your point.
Your everybody have where they perform. You understand?
I'm talking about standards. That is how it works.
What are the standards? Was Oshiomhole not standard enough to contest as a governor? That's what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to say here is that the three candidates we have, or the 19 candidates we have now, all have their unique...
Why are you mentioning three? And I'm not competent enough. Why are you mentioning three?
I just retracted my statement to say 19.
The first statement you made, that's bias first in your head because you feel others are not.
Yeah. Exactly. Not competent. The parties are not strong enough to compete in these elections. That's all.
That was what we talked about Labour until they swept the states.
No. They didn't sweep any state. Labour did not sweep any state.
You are more entangled and enlightened in politics to say such a bogus statement. You cannot undermine anybody.
No, you are just trying to turn me into bad person. This is what I always say when we are having a conversation. I have my opinions now. My opinion is my right. You understand?
But for you to say only 3 in 17, it is not proper.
That's my opinion now. That's my opinion. Don't I have a right to my opinion?
Somebody here listening said, "Is your opinion a fact?"
No, it's not. It's an opinion. It's not subject to proving. It's only subject to reference. You understand? Okay. I cannot prove opinion. I can only reference it and say, this happened. So it's opinion.
I always base my discussions on general. I understand some people feel the 3 major structures. Initially, before the Peter Obi obedience movement, people used to say it was 2. Until he came and changed the narrative, and we started having...
When he came, it was called the third force. It was called the third force.
And guess what?
Mr. Panelist, when Obi came on Labour, he was called the third force, which means there's already a force. There were still other 20 parties, but he was named the third force.
We can undermine other candidates and they will be the magic. We should stop undermining people.
No, you are the one undermining people. We are talking about party. You are the one trying to place...
Okay, let me come in. Let me
come in here.
Let me come in here. So we talk about undermining. That means it will be right to say Okpebholo has been marginalized for too long, and he might come and pull the trick. a great offset, they say in boxing field. Are we not saying that Okpebholo can put a stunt on the big CV and the big guy that has hold a big appointment in the NBA and the one that's champion Nigerian breweries? Don't forget, a few days ago, he was accused that when he was in Nigerian breweries recorded a massive loss. I'm not saying that he did it, but he was the chairman. Is he going to take responsibility for that? These are the things we
Mr.
look
Tony,
at.
is that question to
That's
me
why.
or is it to Mr. JJ?
So
Huh?
no, I didn't get it again. Please, can you rephrase?
I said talking about a great upset. Mr. Okpebholo might come out and pull out the cat from the bag because he has been marginalized for so long. He has been talked down, looked down on, that he's not going to go anywhere, that he's too dull and he's not
Who said
speaking.
and who are the people that are saying he will not go anywhere? They say a
No, I said
Nigerian
people.
senator. A
Yes.
Nigerian senator not going anywhere. Who is saying
No,
that? I want to see the
no, I'm
people.
saying people. I'm not saying you. I just said what people are saying.
No, I just want
I
to
said
see the people. The people that are saying that a Nigerian senator in a party where the federal government handles or where the federal government is in charge, saying they cannot go anywhere. Do you know what Nigerian politics?
sorry, I have to snitch on Odiana. Odiana says number one, John Bosco number two. Please don't hold me accountable. Hold them.
Why? Those
They're
are
not the same.
it's always funny in the Nigerian polity to say a sitting senator will be beaten on the ballot by those that have never attained power. It is you know the chances a senator that has won election before. I don't
Let me, Mr. J, let me come in here. Mr. J, let me come in here. I think Mr. Tony would probably rephrase the statement. What he was trying to say is that the way people have said that, probably he's not outspoken, because I won't say that he's an underdog given the political party which is emerging on. But if you use the word senator, we have seen Senator Abe and some other people contesting weak parties and they don't go nowhere. The party is the platform.
In those previous times where it was election and not elections, let us not even bring Senator Abe into it.
No, let's not. We cannot prove anything. We are just on discussions here. We are not. We don't have facts to see whether it's election or election. It's the same Nigerian electoral process that we are still having till today.
And probably he didn't win because the party didn't want him to continue. Probably.
But here's my own understanding of what Mr. Tony is saying. I don't think that Okpebholo is coming to pull an offset or upset or something. That's why they are both major parties. Anybody that is going to be pulling an offset will be either YPP, Labour Party, and a host of others. But for PDP and APC, it's going to be a clear contest of the two major players. And there's no downplaying any of the candidates in the person of
First of all, that is it.
and
Anybody
they have the
doing that
capacity
to contest his or her own peril. You cannot say an APC candidate in Edo at any given time is going to get a loss. Impossible. APC in Edo, where they have two sitting senators first, and they have the power, the key from federal. Nobody sleeps on that.
And you are not mentioning the right statements, and the fact that the person they are contesting with just recently registered to vote.
Let us leave that.
So
okay.
If you want to go personal, then
we'll leave that for me too. Let me leave that for me to handle.
Like Pacomiza, is brought to question.
Yes. Let's stay on issue base. My host, hold on. Hold on. I want to ask you guys one more question. Mr. Daniel, I know your battery is down. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, my brother.
Yes, I've seen your political this. I know you are well structured. But tell me this. Are you happy with what your governor is doing in Edo State right now?
What precisely?
He has been fingered for so many activities. Billboard. He has been fingered. He distanced himself from his candidate. He has been fingered. He's a land grabber. And people are saying that they are scared to speak. Just 1 minute. Give me your take and let me move to the next person.
Yeah, first in regards distancing himself from the campaign, like I said earlier in the chat, governance is different from politics. I think the same people saying he's distancing himself from Aswe are still the same people that will say when he goes to campaign with him everywhere he goes. I see the same people that are going to say Aswe is his boy, Aswe is his mirror, Aswe is his stooge. So I think that's those are just political jabs. And in regards to land grabbing, I guess it was because it's in regards to this Coral City, what they are talking about. Anyway, lands belong to tradition or government. So if you say maybe you inherited the land from your and it's been taken, I think there's a compensation. I think like you said that the people that their lands are affected will have first refusals, and I think that's a commendable thing. I understand government must have critics, but I think we should be objective in our criticism. We should not be using development to criticize because you don't like a particular government. Any good thing that comes of it, it's of no consequence to you. So I think that's bitter, myopic, and barbaric. We are supposed to be progressive, regardless of your APC, PDP. We're supposed to be progressive, and government is supposed to be continuous. So if a PDP governor does this, and it's a good thing, and even if it's a Labour Party or YPP or APC coming in, I think it should continue that for effective development. So when we continue to play I call it archaic politics. Then I don't think we'll have progress. And the third one, I don't forget the third question. What would be the third one? I don't
Don't
talk about
worry.
this
The
language.
third one, your two questions submission
It's
is
okay.
good enough for me to take you to the fourth one. Just hold on.
Okay.
This one you don't need to answer. Just look at it before. Is a leading question. If Basically have done so well, and if also has a big CV, I don't see the reason why two of them are they are avoiding each other. I don't understand. Benin will talk if you not chop pounded yam because of soup, you go chop soup because of pounded yam. But right now,
No, I don't think they are avoiding each other. I think
but
Aswe
just
is
hold on.
trying
You
to,
see the
yeah.
problem? See our problem? You politicians always think you know it all. I say the leading question, my brother, and you have not let me landed, and you're already telling me the solution. Do you know my question,
Okay.
Mr.
Yeah.
Ebakuta?
Sorry.
I was just feeling like, but tell me this. Aswe have said to make two statements, serious statement, and it's close to my heart. First one, now you speak into the He talks say, Ingo continue with Obaseki for continue, for stop, but Ingo distance himself. Who's on good side?
I don't hear what you talk. Oh. You're mute for a while. Can anybody get Tony?
My host, are you there? My host, are you there?
Tony, we know to hear you.
Host, we can't hear you. My host, we can't hear you. Anyways, that is why there's a backup. As it is, before my host will come, I can give a backup for him. Well, like I said, the main issues here in the low politics or the main topics to be about the candidates. The candidates that we need people that can come in, battle right, and we'll be happy that we have titans going for a political position. I always say something. I don't down talk. I don't down talk anybody. I don't discriminate anyone. If you are from Edo, you are qualified, you have the right credentials, then you can vie for the position. My candidate, people don't, I always say it on the program, my candidate is a lady. It's not because she's a lady, yeah, but it's because that is my candidate. I'm not going to mince words. Today I'm a panelist, but I'm going to support my host and moderator. Everybody should be given a clean field of battle. We have unique people. Yes, we want the best. There are no sentiments. Many people say capacity. Not everyone will have the intense capacity to be outspoken. Not everybody will have the intense capacity to be active. Everybody's got their qualities. The former governor of Comrade Adam Soshomole, he had great qualities. We've had governors with great qualities. It's only best that while we get further, we evolve, we get better. I want to have a governor. I want Edo State to have a governor with high intellect and standard of high brilliance. Someone that can. We all know we want things to be done in 30 days or 6 months. Because some people complain, I'm like, well, in 6 months, they haven't done anything. We cannot see anything. Sometimes it is not about the cosmetic development. It's about the development that we can see that can transcend from generation to generation. This is how, forgive me, this is how the Western world think. We can have that in Edo. We are all vast people. We are intelligent people. I think in the country, we might be first to 5 in the most traveled people. Honestly, the reason why I'll say the Yorubas and Igbos are ahead of us is because of their populace. Those are vastly traveled, and we don't just travel; we travel and we learn. And to make it worse, I'm not using the word worse. It's not a bad thing. We take our culture across board. If you see a white person says, "Where are you from? Are you Yoruba? Are you Igbo?" We'll be like, "No." You say, "I'm from Edo." You say, "Oh, you're Edo." They know us. They see us. They watch what we do. They know what we are capable of. So why can't we start from our own? Because we always have a connection back home. Why can't we have the best governor, the best deputy, the greatest House of Assembly? And I promise you, if these things work from our politics, the people in diaspora are ready to support whatever it is to make things work. That is all we ask for. It is not about personal gain. It's not about leaders having to be spoon-fed. No. We just want Edo to be that Edo that we see out of Edo and inside Edo. So that is it. Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you now. I think my network,
Okay.
my Bluetooth went off.
Yeah, I was trying to take a bit of the time before you continue. So that is it. That is it.
Yes, very good submission. Mr. Jano said I lost my connection there. Mr. Jones, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you got my question.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't. You stopped at a point. You stopped at a point because you're losing the connection.
I say I'm round up now. I say, sorry. I was going to say, he will continue for where Obaseki for stop, but he no go be part of his failures. And again, the recent one, he say no go allow Yama people for in government. So is Aswan admitting now say Obaseki get some failures and he gets some Yama people for in government, or he wants to start a brand new kind of system of government if they are let him and if he win? Just 1 minute.
Yeah, for me, I think that was an objective answer because nobody is perfect, and like I said earlier, government is supposed to be continuous. no matter how bad a government is, there are good things. So you as a successor, when you are coming in, you have to look at the blueprint of the past government, pick the good things, what you can continue. The other things that you think are not being done good, modify them. Then the things that you think are not right, you could scrap them. But it's just that I don't even think scrapping uh, things from past government makes sense. Modify and progress, because government is continuous. So I think that's spot on from the PDP candidate to say that he will continue from the work of. But people like the mischief, the trollers, the evildoers, we all will take it that hey, all the bad things of Baseki, you will continue from the. No, that's like I said, that's archaic. That's a backward way
Okay.
of thinking. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I want to round up now. I not get much time again. Sorry, you don't come to this. Mr. Tukbo, are you there? Mr. Tukbo? Mr. Tukbo, are you there? I think Mr. Tukbo is busy. Mr. Janose, well, I'll give you the privilege to answer this question. If Aswen Godaro was in APC and he was from Edo South, will you still vote him?
Hello, Tony.
Yeah? Sorry,
I'm here.
Yeah. Can you hear my question? Okay, I want to ask you this question before I round up.
Okay,
This question, just 30-second answer, just yes or no.
Okay.
If Aswen was in APC and he was from Edo South, would you vote him?
If Aswen was in APC and he was from Edo South,
that
is I don't know what kind of question is that. Is it will be difficult for me to answer? Then you have to tell me who will be in the opposition, so I will know what I'm doing comparison.
Okpebholo will be in the PDP.
And where will I be as a party man?
To choose anywhere you want to choose.
Because the question I cannot understand.
Yeah, good question. Because that question get many belle. You get many other questions where they follow.
But for me, as it stands now, Okpebholo is the candidate.
Okay, hold on. Let's give Paul Lusembo just 1 second to tell us. Mr. Paul, sorry, you came in late. We are shutting down, but for the privilege of you, Paul Lusembo, with your name, I stand up for you because you're a good barrister. We will give you this opportunity to just tell us. Is Ogbeide-Ihama a PDP member? Answer me, yes or no?
Yes, full-fledged.
Says by who?
The local government chairman of PDP, Mr. Odigie-Ihama, confirmed this on a press interview yesterday. The ward chairman, Mr. Ilema, and the secretary, Ogbede-Ihama, with 12 other members of their ward, which he belongs to Ward 2, also attested to this. This is based on what mandates the constitution of the PDP. They were the elected members of the PDP to govern their wards and local government. Their tenure got over sometime in February, March, but the National Working Committee extended it further to the end of the year. So if these people are existing, nobody by right within the constitution of the PDP can expel or suspend anybody without following due procedures with the existing executives at the ward level and at the local government.
Thank you, Mr. Paul Lusembo. Unfortunately, you just came at the tail end of the show, but you know what? As we say, the show must end. But stay right here, don't go. We, the family and the people of this platform, we enjoy the privilege of continuing our show at the backstage. I beg, country people, we don't reach the end of the show. When I watch us for YouTube, move now, subscribe, move now, share this platform. Subscribe, thumbs up. For Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. The name of the show now, Upper Reporter and Talk, where you for they get the correct gist for those states. Not be where this one they carry come they shut up or down here with dissect and ask you question. But fortunately, the show don't come to an end. We will see you guys again on Monday to continue the topic we will not finish. Sorry, my host today didn't between some certain things, but as he still love the show, Rich, he's still taking time. Join us. Me, na PJ use. Thank you, people. Thank you, guys. See you guys on Monday.
Thank you, Oba Reporter. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your week.